What's cracking, people? Angelic Mayhem here. So, welcome to Kingdom Rush Frontiers. This is the second title in the Kingdom Rush series. And in today's video, I just want to talk about how to beat these last 4 levels. All right, so why the last 4? Well, basically, they're all very simple. All right. To begin, I'm using Ulrich. He's maxed out. And whichever hero you're using will be maxed out by then, so it won't really matter. Upgrade-wise, I made sure that my mage towers were maxed out. Also, you want to make sure that your barracks are maxed out so that they can hold the people in front of your mage towers. So, let me just pull up one of these. So you can see, it's an underground cave system, okay? But everybody's always heading to one spot. So all you have to do is just basically plant your hero in the one spot and build as many of the Necromancer towers as you can, starting from his position and working your way through the maze in order to build skeleton after skeleton after skeleton after skeleton, okay? And you can do that for each of the levels, all right? So this one actually has 2 exits. So what you want to do is build a tower on one side, tower on the other side, put your hero somewhere in the middle, and then, just build skeleton, 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 skeleton. And then finally, over here is a dual lane, and you're just building, one Necromancer tower here, one Necromancer tower here, Necro, all the way down. So they're very simple. You can blast through them. It's not a problem as long as you're only using Necromancer towers. If you try any other combination, I don't know what will work or what won't work. So we're going to go directly into Emberspike Depths, which is the end of the game. If you are worried about spoilers, then I'm actually not going to show you how to beat the final boss, okay? That will be for another video. So in this case, I'm just going to show you how to, get through this. So we're going to go to battle. Again, we're in campaign mode. Yes, finally. Cutscene. So you actually have 3 different places where the creeps can go, okay? So what you want to do is you want to focus on this one, and max them out to Necromancer, but not any further. Necromancer. And throw another on your way to being Necromancer here. Alright, so leave. In this case, I'm using Ulrich, so I'm going to leave him right there. And we're going to launch. Now, in this particular case, the Necromancer thing isn't going to work by itself, okay? So let me take you around the board, and I'll tell you what I think you should probably focus on. You are going to need barracks in this one, simply because of the way that the final boss turns out, okay? Now, I'm not going to ruin that in this video, but, you are going to need the barracks. So I would put a barracks here. And I would also put a barracks here. Alright, so we're going to move them as close to the center as possible. And we'll move them as close to the center as possible. And this guy right here, we're going to just plop down another one of these towers. He is going to constantly be attacking all of your guys. So, you should just expect that. Don't depend on any of these guys. And again, we got plenty of skeletons here. As is the case at these end levels, you're going to get tons and tons of skeletons. We're going to have another skeleton here. Compared to some of the other levels before you get into the cave systems, this is actually maybe the 3rd or 4th hardest level. So it's not terribly difficult. The trick is this end part, okay? So that's going to be, a handful. He spouts off all kinds of quotes, by the way, so make sure you read the quotes because they're very funny. This one will not be a Necro. It's going to be a regular Archmage tower. And unlike other videos that I've done, you notice I haven't called for reinforcements yet, and I haven't used Rain of Fire. So, I mean, really, it might come up like once or twice, but really, this isn't that kind of level. It's all about just kind of getting these upgraded as fast as possible. And see, he wipes out huge areas of skeletons, so that's why you kind of have to change it up a little bit. But with the damage from this tower, that's going to take care of this side, at least initially. And then on the other side, we'll just have to worry about making sure that we upgrade these guys as we go along. We can upgrade this. My fear is that this is the fastest path. And if by chance somebody happens to, find a way to sneak through the horde and get past all this, I don't want them to pop out the bottom because we're looking for a perfect 20 on this one. So this, which we're going to wait on, is going to become the artillery mech bot. The mech bot is going to be crucial for the end game, so I'm going to get him set up now and try and upgrade him as we go along. These will eventually become... Actually, I can do this one now. And we'll clear that out. And we'll start with 125. Perfect. Alright, now at this point, we're good to go, okay? These are going to be fluff pieces, and this one is going to become another one of these Necro Towers. So I'm going to skip ahead towards the end, but not all the way to the end, and then I'll show you how this turns out. Alright, and we're back. So, as you can see, I did a little bit of upgrading here and there, but for the most part, it's basically the way that it was at the beginning. The one thing that I will tell you that crept up, which is the reason why I only have 14 hearts, is that some of these guys, while they're in battle, will hop underground and continue walking under the ground and then pop up someplace else. As a result, because this tower was not here, I wasn't prepared for that. So I would suggest that instead of starting with this tower, nix that and then, you know, grab this one over here instead and buff it until it is a Necro Tower. Then you'll fill this area with skeletons and that won't be a problem anymore. And that should get you your 20 hearts. But for the most part, other than that, this used to be a pile of rubble. It is now a mech. I have 3 mechs in total, and they're going to come up for the end game, but of course they're doing damage in the meantime. And each of the mechs is maxed out in terms of its missiles. Also, for these, I also maxed out the arterial strike for each of the barracks. So that's going to be that. Thank you for watching this video. I am going to do another video in just a second to talk about how to do the end game. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button or subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this in the future. I'm Angelic Mayhem, and I'll see you next time.